Good Sunday morning to you. I hope you're doing well on this Sunday morning. It's about 7:15 on Sunday morning, February the 11th, and happy birthday. A big happy birthday goes out to my mom this morning. I hope you all are doing well and are going to have a great day. And guess what? We hope you come see us. We're going to pop open today from 11 until 3. So again, open today from 11 until 3, and come see all of our new goodies, our new displays. We know that you've got that cabin fever. Watch out for that renewed cabin focus we're going to have in store. But cabin fever, spring countdown, whatever you want to call it, 37 days until spring. And you know, this week, V-Day's coming up on Wednesday, so you can come get your own flowers, right? In other words, come on in. Let us help put together a bouquet for you or a fresh new centerpiece for your tabletop. We've got a lot of cute ones throughout the store. Again, good morning. You can see the very front here. We had a chance to really slap it together a bit yesterday. It's not finished, but it does showcase our black and white. What's going on? I can't even say before coffee. Our Black and Michael's Cherry collection, and we have kind of sprung it together with sunflowers and a focus on our gnomes over here. We've added some more touches to the very front here with our green grass. Notice our flowers beside the pickup truck. And then notice over here, you might need these this morning as you're going out to get into your car, but here in Buchanan between 11 and 3 when we're going to be open today, looks like it's going to be great weather. In other words, maybe a sprinkle here or there, but between that time, I went ahead and thought maybe that would be a good time to open today. We're going to try to do it all today. And what does that mean? Well, we're going to do it all by being here in case someone wants to come in and shop today between 11 until 3. We're going to celebrate Mama. Yep, going to make time for that and her big birthday. And we're also going to get ready for the big game tonight, the Super Bowl, like many of you might be doing as well. So with that, it being said, all about time management, we're going to make it happen. So buying your own flowers, you know, that's one of the things that we're going to continue to grow and get better in. And I've got a really large order that I'm getting ready to place for even more flowers. We're up with the chickens this morning, and we're going to be working on our flower room to try to get that in definitely a better condition as well. So there's nothing that says, I love me, like buying yourself flowers. So if that's something that you have an interest in, or maybe even a new quilt, or who knows, just a entirely whole, complete centerpiece, we are going to be here today. If you've seen the prior two lives, this is a lot of Pete and repeat, as I say. In other words, we got a lot of product in this week. We've rearranged new displays. In addition to that, we've retooled things. You can see here our end cap looks a whole lot better with some of our markdown items that are still hanging around. So grab those while we have them. Don't forget, the quilt sets are starting to move. Some of our quilt sets are as low as $55. So certainly remember to pick those up while you are in store today. If you can't make it in and you do have an interest in grabbing some goodies before they're gone, you know, you can always call us 540-254-1489. Or in addition to that, you can email us at kccollectionsmarketing@gmail.com. Remember our Mirage candles? They are some of the prettiest candles that I have ever seen. Our quantities are limited on some of these, so grab them while we have them. We don't have our supplier anymore. We do have new timer tapers in the house, and we are working to get more of the little small rings so that you can decorate up the holders if that's what you choose to do. If you're still trying to get out some of the red candles for Valentine's Day or just to grab them, you can see here the Mirage candlesticks. We haven't had those before, so get those, of course, while we have them also. Worked pretty hard this week to get out more of our porch picket signs, if you will, the small and the large. You can see we've retooled our warmer aisle. We've restocked our dog items. And again, a lot of what I've shown you in prior lives this week. So this one was, if you've missed it, maybe to grab your attention with some of the new things in store. And take a look at this cutie patootie. Part of it sold yesterday, so I thought, what about a bread box? Let's just drop it in a bread box. So if you wanted to have it on your countertop, notice the lid to the bread box is kind of tucked in here behind. But buy your own self flowers, right? The real ones are going to die, so why not get something that's going to last a long time? You say, well, I don't want to dust them. Well, use some beeswax on them. That actually repels dust on silk flower. So again, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. Happy birthday to my mother today. It's a big birthday for her. So we're going to close and celebrate. In other words, she's going to do some things she wants to do, and then we'll celebrate a little bit later today. But Miscellaneous is closed today on her big birthday. So hopefully wish her well. We apologize for any inconvenience if you were planning to go up there. You know, sometimes you just got to take your birthday off. So that's what today is for my mom. We will be here, though, at KC Collections from 11 until 3. We hope you'll be able to get out and see us. It's raining right now, but of course, between the hours that we're open, which went into that decision, it is going to be a fair day, warm temperatures, and we thought you might have a little bit of cabin fever and might want to get out, get out between whatever your morning rituals and routines are on Sunday morning. Have a little bit of time to get out for a drive, and we know you got to get back home and watch those fill in the blank. For me, it's KC all the way, baby. But with that being said, that big old Super Bowl coming up tonight. But we can do it all. We can be here for you. We can celebrate Mama, and we can also get ready and watch the Super Bowl and have a fine old time with that. So with that in mind, maybe you can do the same. We'd love to have you out. Again, Sundays is kind of our day to not only do a lot of things in store, but many times we open especially for our customers. I mean, what is it without you all? Many of you can't make it in on Saturdays due to obligations, and we do not always, we're not always able to give you lots of notice, and I apologize. It's the best I can do to kind of see over day to day and say, hey, can I make this happen or can I make that happen? Is the team healthy? Am I healthy? Can we pull it off? So all of those sometimes can be last minute decisions. So about 7 in the morning is about as early as usually I can say grace over that. You can see here tiger lilies all in a beautiful white vase. They're not going to die. So again, my new favorite song, Flowers. Taking a look here at a milk can. Amish made iron, restocked limited quantities. It was a backup order that I got shipped in. It's being heavy. That's not a great thing for me to do, but with that in mind, I'm glad that I did it. I haven't had a chance to get by there. Oh yeah, Pennsylvania. If you're heading up north this week, you might want to check the weather. You might not be going, especially on Tuesday. So we'll kind of see when the next shipment of furniture gets here. Of course, it's a travel week, and we'll see how that goes. Taking a look over here, this is probably one of my favorite arrangements as well. Well, my favorite one is up there now in a bread box, not in the toolbox that sold yesterday. But this one, I forget what these are called. If my helper was here, she would tell me, but we're getting more of that. It's this greenery that looks so realistic. This has strand lighting in it, and of course the picture with its little bevels on it makes it awesome as well. If you like the Starvine collection, what's really pretty is to use the utensil crock, which you'll see there in the upper right-hand corner, and we can make an arrangement in that also. If you've got something at home that you want to bring in so that we can make an arrangement for you, just kind of keep in mind if you bring that in, what colors you're looking for. And by the way, that greenery is called Rainwater, so I believe that's the name of that. But if you're in store and you're wanting us to put an arrangement together for you, the keys are, how much do you really want to spend? And that starts with the container, because the container is what drives the price a bit. So in other words, if you're wanting to spend $75, but your container is $30, well, that's really going to limit you in the quality floral department. But we can put something together for any budget. You kind of got to have that in mind and, realize from the price of the stems how much quality floral, realistic, affordable floral looks like. But when you put it together and you make it fuller, it does go up, but it's something that certainly lasts. So again, have an idea of what you're looking for as far as price point. Realize that the container, if you're not bringing your own, is going to could drive a big portion of the arrangement. So, the container that you can get that maybe costs less will allow you more of your budget to put into the floral part of it. So those are a couple of things. And then where is it going? Where is your floral arrangement going? Is there a particular, if you want to bring a picture, is there something you're trying to match to? Do you just love purples? Is that what we're going for? Are you trying to put it in a room that has these colors and you want it to match those colors? So all of those are things that can help our team, help you put together an arrangement for you that looks really good and no obligation. Now, our arrangements on the tables, we loosely call them arrangements because they aren't permanent. They're not down in styrofoam. They don't have the Spanish moss around them, and people pull from them. And as we go forward, this one in particular, maybe one that, if we have signs on that say, please see an associate, what that may mean is we'll help you pull the flowers from somewhere else, but maybe we've already got this particular one rung up. So at this point in time, we've just been putting them together. Then we've got to pull them apart and add them up for you because folks, pull from them. And that's fine, except when it isn't. In other words, what does that mean? We're probably going to move to the point. So watch for the signs where if we've done an arrangement, we spent an hour putting it together, and that may be the case, and it was with this one. We may go ahead and just put a sign on that says, arrangement is complete. It's fully priced out. Here is the price. If you'd like some of the floral, let us assist you. So we're going to try to get better in the floral department about having things priced out so we don't, again, for some of them that are very time consuming. So we're able to answer your question, how much is it? Okay. And then number two, if we've spent the time on it, to give it a chance, especially, during certain times of the year for the whole thing to sell complete. So just watch out for any signage that might be coming related to floral arrangements that are on the table. And again, all of our goals are always just to make it a little bit easier for you and to make it make sense really for all of us in our time and effort. This room, if you didn't see us yesterday, it was a makeover from, Friday morning, I believe. So we've got our bookcases over here. I mentioned to you this is going to become more like frames and floral and furniture back here. So if I give you a big old twirl around, twirl you without making you too dizzy, you can see we are well on our way to that. A lot of our economy furniture and other furniture lines are ready to be picked up. So we'll be kind of pushing this all together. You can see new porch signs, and that's just what they're called. Of course, we can use them anywhere because they're indoor, outdoor signs that are weather resistant, and the picket fences as well. Over here, this is going to be our section for the moment. I'm sure it'll move, but it's going to be our section where the window treatments match up to the bedding, or it's neutral colors that can match up to some of our lighter, brighter bedding. Lighter, I don't want to say lighter and brighter bedding, not better bedding. With that in mind, we'll continue to bring in some whites and some creams, assuming that bedding continues to sell for us. Taking it back over here for a little bit, we're going to let Amazon and other places take care of window treatments. So what does that mean? Come get it. Some of these we've carried because they are just tried and true staples. They're very good sellers, but they don't justify the space that they're taking. We do have a no return policy, and I could go through 1,000 reasons why that would make sense to you, but I'm not going to take your time or mine on this Sunday morning to do that, because I know you're going to want to get me off of here so you can go get ready and come see us, because we're open today from 11 until 3. But many of these are really great sellers for us. They don't justify, with that being said, the space they're taking up. And we're going to leave it to the online folks to take care of this with their return policy. So we're going to try to concentrate on doing what we do best and leave the rest to someone else. How about that? I'm a poet and just don't quite know it. With that being said, all of these are color ticketed priced. Some are up to 50% off. So if you're looking to refresh and renew and we have it in stock, then now is the time to come and grab these cutie patooties. In addition to these being at closeout prices, right here behind the door are some of the ones that have the blues, the flowers, even some neutrals kind of baked in. So again, what we have is right here on the shelf, and these are all marked down, and many of them are up to 50% off. So grab them while we have them, kind of pushing them over here to the edge. Eventually, the frame prints, the floral, and the furniture is going to win out. So what does that mean? Grab them while I have them. I'm kind of tired of the rags hanging around, and that's a funny little expression That relates back to my grandmother when she got tired of things laying around. You know, she called them rags. She had to get them out of here. So these are not a negative term meant to the window treatments, but eventually I'm going to be tired of these walls and they're going to go. And what that means is they're as low as they're going. Grab them while I have them. Where they end up, nobody knows, right? There you go. Here's a pie safe that's new for us. Does have the glass doors, the adjustable shelves, as well as the drawer at the bottom. Taking it in here just for a moment. Oh, this room, what am I going to do with this room? I'm always complaining about it, right? Probably like a drawer or a room that you have. Well, I'm going to give you the before. And as long as God gives me breath for the next couple of hours, I'll show you the after, because we're going to attack this mess. So we're going to make our floral look a lot better. I've got a lot of floral on order, and we're going to make it look better so that it's easier to shop. And ultimately, we're going to give it more room. So again, flowers, flowers, flowers. Flowers make me smile, and I bet they make you smile as well. So stay tuned for really the after shots. I kind of forget sometimes to do that. Here's the before, and I'll show you the after, because I promise you, as long as, again, I keep breath in my body, this is going to be better over the next few hours. It's my pet project for this morning, so the team's coming in to help. You can see over here our 24 by 36s in a variety of frames. Also, you can see some of our entryway tables, sofa tables, whatever you would like to call them. And we have more of these right now than we've had in quite a while. If you're looking for a cabinet that's deep, that's adjustable shelves, but maybe you have a large flat surface on top that's not so tall, these are called stereo cabinets. We have them with glass doors and without. Meaning with wood doors or glass. They're great little cabinets with adjustable shelves. Again, they're lower, so they're not like a typical tall pie safe. If you're looking for, fill in a blank, a coffee bar, but you have limited room. You want to have storage, but you want to have some surface area at the top. You know, we carry micro bars, as the Amish call them. So coffee cups can hang up there, certainly a little flat surface here. And then a lot of folks for their coffee bars are going with things like the two-door cabinets. And by the way, we can get these with tops extended, so make that top a little bit wider. Or you can see in the very back there the buffets, as well as the farm buffets across the way. So good morning. Thanks to everyone that's tuning in. We've got so many faithful customers and viewers, and so many of you keep up with us. You send us your friends and family, and for that, we're grateful. Each and every day that we're open, each and every weekend that we're open, we get to meet new customers that, haven't been here before, but maybe have watched our lives. And so many of you are the reason for that, because you put in that plug for us, and you know that small independence, that's how we stick around, is because people helping people, providing that old-fashioned customer service, but also because of you all telling other folks about us. So for those of you that do that, we are so grateful and blessed to have you, and we certainly appreciate you doing that as well, because it matters. We had in folks yesterday from certainly an hour away that made the drive in the rain. That's pretty common, but new customers from that distance. But we also had in some folks that drove 4 hours one way to get here, because she had been watching the lives, and it may be because she knew someone in the area that again, shared the live with her. Possibly she just saw an ad. I didn't get all the reasons, but a 4-hour drive to come see us, boy, any drive to see us is a big deal, whether you're 2 minutes away, 2 hours away, or 4 hours away. You just know that we're grateful for you. So in winding down, miscellaneous is closed today, Sunday, February 11th. It's a very big birthday for my mother. We are going to go ahead and pop open today from 11 until 3. And we, like you, might be juggling a few things today. In other words, we're going to be here for you. You might have other obligations like I do. I'm going to celebrate Mama. And many of us might have that obligation that we're looking so forward to, and that's watching the Super Bowl this evening. But we can do it all. And remember, you can buy yourself flowers.